right now. Hey, yeah, I done ate up all my darn skins. Ain't that something? I mean, I done ate them up. I know there's another bag somewhere. Y'all get up in here. Y'all get up right now. I hate these big, fluffy, ugly bonnets. Look at this all over the place. I got a question, and I need y'all to share. I need some funeral directors in here, some funeral home owners in here. That's who I need in here. Please get your peoples in here, share in here, because y'all probably going to want to know this. I see this with my own eyes, so I know this ain't no lie. Unless somebody doing something under the table stuff then, and I need to know. Y'all get the peoples in here. Somebody going to tell me something. I may be crazy, and I may have 28 peoples in me, 32 some of y'all say, but I got 28 of them. But I ain't that crazy that I don't know no better. Now, I know what I saw with my own two eyes. It was a funeral happen. It was a funeral happen, and it was a pink and gold casket, pretty flowers. Then they cremated them. They burned them up. But 6 months later, they come knocking on the window at the car. Wait the fuck a minute. I did some boogie man stuff. Is this Freddy Krueger and Jason Stelka, baby? You not fit to tell me a Shala Dashanala Mashala Monroe is crazy, because I'm not. How can the dead come back 6 months later after being cremated? Somebody answer me that. I'm going to pause right there because I'm going to give y'all time to answer that question for me. Because somebody in trouble. The funeral home and a lot of more people. I need to know. I'm talking about I was walking around, the children had lockets on their neck and necklace, and so they must have had dirt or sand or something from the beaches. Oh God, help me today. No, because I've never seen that happen. I've never seen somebody get cremated and 6 months later, back in human form, knocking at your car window. But it wasn't my car window. It was somebody else. Oh. And say, you ain't got no another big sister. I'm your big sister. Wait a minute, baby. You dead. You ain't nobody's sister, baby, because you dead and gone. You've been cremated. How did you come from them ashes? You got together and got everybody's necklace together and came back. Wonder, you hear me? That funeral home that helped them do that funerals is in trouble. And I know which one. I'm just not going to call y'all name. That funeral home in trouble. I don't care if it's a family funeral home. You're in trouble. You don't supposed to do no stuff like that. You mess with people's mental. And I know it ain't no lie. Y'all made obituaries for that funeral. Y'all had the casket, the hearse. Y'all had the whole 9 yards. Y'all even preached the word over the girl. And after the funeral, y'all burn her up. Only to come back, when y'all said you burn her up, only to come back 6 months later, knocking on the window. Somebody said, what? How and well. Down in Tuscaloosa. I don't care if I don't care if they is watching my live. They already got a history of burying folks on top of each other. Y'all will catch it out the way. But I know because I got the recept. I know because I seen it with my own eyes. I seen it. Dorothy said, what's up? That's nonsense. No, the hell it ain't. This is something that happened in real life. I put this on my mama and my daddy. I put this on God, and I don't never put nothing on God. This happened for real. And they were walking around with them damn necklace on, knowing damn well there wasn't no ashes. I don't know if they trying to pull a prank on somebody, but they had a full-fledged funeral. A full-fledged funeral. I'm talking about the limousine, the hearse, the casket, the preacher, the obituaries. Well, I heard they got paid to do it, but they still could go to prison for that. You can't do this stuff. That's illegal. Yeah, this happened for real, Clara. I ain't finna sit here and make up no story to tell you this happened in real life. Say that children walk around with necklace around their neck. Y'all know damn well wasn't nothing in them damn necklaces but sand or dirt. Because 6 months later, don't knock on the window. In full human form, not ashes. It didn't swerve like a tornado and come up and say whoosh, like a magic trick or something. Hell no. That was all human, knocked on that window. And that's exactly what they surprised I'm back. I'm like, I said, and at the time I said, good. Let's show sister at that window. She said, girl, stop playing with me. My sister dead. I said, girl, I know what the hell I see. I'm crazy, but I ain't that damn crazy. Bitch, your sister at that window knocking. She said, that ain't nobody but the kids. I said, bitch, if you don't turn around and look at this window, I know what I see. The girl looked around at the window and said, what the hell a minute? I thought you was dead. I got so tickled. Ooh. Hey, Mom, Diane. Ooh, I got so tickled. I said, see, you thought I was crazy. Man. That girl said, let me call you back. I said, no, you better stay on the phone. This is Freddy Krueger and Jason stuff, baby. If the ashes coming back to human form, you better stay on this phone, girl. I make it be the way, be your witness to help you. What's wrong with you? Baby, that woman come back alive and from ashes to back to a person. That's why I want to ask the funeral directors, is that so? Can you come back from ashes back to human form, from being creature mated to not being creature mated? Not cremated, creature mated. But that creature came back. Don't laugh. And I know y'all really think I'm making this up to say, but hear my hand to God. I'm not making this up. This really happened. I promise to. I promise to God I'm not making this up. This happened for real. And I wish I could get the other person on the phone to tell y'all I ain't lying. And y'all still ain't lying. Because they were her sister, not mine. Girl came back alive, show her name, what it was. Fully dressed. Girl, is that what she died in? Was that the clothes she died in? When she knocked on that window? Oh, well, she... Oh, God. Sharonda. See, Sharonda, you think I'm lying. I promise you, I'm not lying. Listen. Oh, I wish I could call them and let them tell you. Listen. That girl, listen. I'm telling you. This ain't no made up story. This ain't something I sat here and contemplated and said this is what I'm going to talk about today. Hell no. This happened for real. I'm telling you, I remember like it was yesterday. Pink and gold casket. Now that thing was bad. It was pretty. Listen to me, Dorothy. Thank you for the star, Kizzy May. I'm talking about that casket was bad, sharp. Which, I mean, if they were going to cremate it, they should have just put it in the wooden casket. But they didn't. Baby, it was beautiful. Ooh, did they have it? Ooh. I'm talking about beautiful lies, baby. I don't know what's going to happen because all I know, somebody in trouble. Whoever did this underhanded stuff and helped them do this to get what they want or to get some insurance money, y'all in trouble. The funeral home in trouble. Ooh, Michelle, I would have got the hell up out of there. Well, whoever did that underhanded crap, whenever they turn y'all in trouble. Your funeral home going down the drain. Y'all mess with people mental doing that. I don't know what y'all tried to prove and why did y'all do that. But y'all know the person y'all did that to, y'all can mess with that person. Probably still mess with her because they crazy as hell. Good, somebody faked somebody's death because they said they could cremated. And 6 months later, she come back in human form, knocking on the car window. No bullshit. No bullshit at all. That's what, yeah, I seen it with my own eyes, so I know they went all out. Funeral, casket, hearse, spray on top of the casket, little flowers on the side, obituary, preaching. They hard out up there. Only for 6 months. And then next day, I'm talking about crying. Ooh, that kind of crying. Yeah, no, they ain't going to jail, Drina. They going to prison. Thank you again, Dwayne. Oh, yeah, they knew. They knew. They going down. Somebody going to the penitentiary. That's all I know. You mess around, somebody going down. Baby, they said she did move to a state, but she come back 6 months later. They said she come back 6 months later. And knock, knock, knock on that window, she was there. No ashes. Did nothing swerve like a... Girl, I'm for real. These people think I'm lying. I wish I was lying. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna tell these kind of stories because these kind of stories get you in trouble. This is real life. This for real. I ain't finna plant nothing on nobody. This happened for real. Huh? Well, they got some insurance fraud going on. And somebody going to the pen. It ain't gonna be me. Hey, y'all know that saying that say money talk and bullshit walk? That must have been some money involved in this him. Because bullshit walk and they made a whole funeral arrangement. I'm telling you, I ain't being a part of that, baby. I don't know. So if they so-called cremate her, then who ashes was it? It was saying, it had to have been saying a dirt or something. Because them wasn't hers. And still living to this day. I thought she would come back. Now, this happened 2 years ago. But I thought, she would go back to her grave, go back and rest. It probably was a spirit. We wasn't worried about it. I seen her again. Now, this what got me confused because I done seen her again the other day. Baby, you supposed to be in ashes in somebody's necklace somewhere around your chiller neck. Why is you still here? I know I seen you 6 months after they said they cremate you. Now it's 2 years later, I see you again. Somebody lying. You walking and talking with your mind stayed on something. No, baby, she ain't Jesus. She wasn't risen or erected. Did they have a, you said, did they have a visitation? I think they did have a wake and a, I think they did have a wake and a balloon release. Yep. I think they did have a wake and a balloon release. They had shirts and everything. Yeah, they had one. And they had shirts too. They had them. You right, Karen. Somebody going down. Thank you, Alex. I am fine, but I'm not fine now because I done seen the dead come back from ashes to human form, and somebody need to tell me what's going on. Because if you could do that, I said I want to be cremated. But if you could come back like that, I think I really want to be cremated now. If you could come back. They said, what's the body in the casket at the wake? I think they just don't, I didn't go, I went to the funeral part. They didn't open it at the funeral. I didn't go to the wake part. I went to the funeral. I was on video. I was at the funeral and I seen everybody getting down, crying. Oh, she was. She was in the casket and got burnt up after. Girl, yeah, and then, oh, girl, get out my face. Oh, girl, get out my face. I'm going to make this movie. Because I seen this with my own eyes. I'm going to make this movie. This is what I saw. Nope. Who? Girl, I'm telling you now. Yeah, I told this story before. See, you remember me telling this story, girl. Yes, I told this story before. And ain't nobody gave me no answers of how can the dead come back from being burned. I understand if you get burned real bad in a house fire or whatever, and you survived, you didn't die, you still here. Right, and I'm telling the same story how I told it the last time, and I'm still just seeking answers. That field home, baby. Karen said, how did I react? Good, I was on the phone with the sister, and I said, good, your sister at your window. And she said, good, my sister dead. I said, the hell you preach? Bitch, I may be crazy. And I got 28 peoples in me, but I know what I see. And your sister at your car window. And she said, girl, I haven't got time to play with you. I'm telling you, my sister, I said, girl, look, turn your head and look at that window. Your sister's at that window. And she said, doom, 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 doom. Surprise, I'm back. I said, what the bitch I told you? She said, I know, but she said, let me call you back. I said, I'm staying on this phone, girl. I got to be your witness. Something may happen to you if the dead doesn't come back alive out of ashes. I got to be your witness. Hell no, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying on this phone. I got to see this. Baby, I don't know what happened and how this happened, but that woman wasn't dead. That woman, I don't think she ever got cremated, and they lied. Somebody lied for her to come back 6 months later. And then 2 years now, I seen her again. I'm already got 28 people in me. Y'all ain't gonna make me feel like I'm really, really, really crazy. Because I knew what I saw. And I know how you look. And you ain't there yet. Baby. Huh? I wouldn't give a damn who watching this live. I got a question and you can't stop me from asking the question. I wants to know, how in the hell can the dead come back from being cremated 6 months later in human form? And then 2 years later, you still here. I thought you would come and pick a boo and go back away, just your spirit come. But baby, your whole body's still here. The spirit came and stayed, and it welcomed your whole body back. What's going on? So, again, y'all ain't gonna make me feel like I'm crazy. I know I ain't crazy unless I want to be crazy. I seen this with my own eyes. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. Karen, that's what I said. The person wasn't never dead, and they had to been paid that funeral home a nice little lump of money, unless they was doing some insurance fraud or something. Somebody lying. But they had a whole funeral. Obituary, flowers and spray, casket and all. Only to be burned up after and come back alive 6 months later. Yeah, that shit's scary. That's why you think I'm coming over here to ask y'all. You sure got that right, Darius. It's some crooked shit going on somewhere. Somebody lying. And somebody needs to come clean. All right? Yeah, they had a funeral for the good. You know the deal who now? What are you talking about? I don't care. I'm bringing it up. I want to know. I tell you what. If somebody got a lawsuit on their hand, and it's that funeral home that did it for the money, and they going to be out of... Good. That couldn't have been me. Good. I'm telling you now. I've been to turn them in. I don't care. Don't do that to me, because now you messing with my head. You make me crazy for real. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Hey. Karen said all of them got paid and some money and somebody's going to jail. Yeah, that is some scary stuff. She would have to stay far away from me. Victor, look, Victor said before you get caught, somebody gonna have to either die again or somebody going to the pen. That's what I said, Victor. Somebody better go and lay down and go to the cross, baby, because somebody's in trouble. Lynette said, right, I believe the same thing happened to my brother's wife, but she's still getting her disability now. Wait a minute. The woman was dead, girl, Lynette. Girl, y'all make me crazy. Them people from the funeral home is going down to the jailhouse and later to the hell house. Now they going to the prison wards. The woman died now in Alabama. She died now. She still walking around here talking to people. Shit. Somebody gonna have to, Karen. In order for this to be fixed, Either somebody finna be sued or somebody gonna have to go on down again and gonna be dead for real this time. I know you lying to me. I know y'all lying to me. Baby, I ain't scared of dead folks because I used to work at a funeral home and they taught me how to embalm the bodies. So I know what I'm doing. It's a big old long needle, it's kind of thick. You go through the main artery of that neck, and you go through the side right there in that stomach on the side. I know how to embalm. I just didn't want to go back to school and get my license. And if their legs and got real skinny, you know, go on through that leg. But somebody lying. Somebody better come clean. Because it couldn't have been me. And I know the girl personally. It couldn't have been me. You can't even give me no hush money for this. I don't want no hush money. Because you did this one time, you would do it again. Hey, Benjamin. Y'all dead desperate for some insurance money or some kind. Lord of mercy, I just want to, oh Jesus. Just want to, like a dead woman in a cheap casket. No, that casket wasn't cheap. No God, that casket wasn't cheap at all. I see that casket with my own eyes. That casket wasn't cheap. Matter of fact, it was the same color my mama pink and gold casket was. That casket wasn't cheap. Because my mama's wasn't cheap. And that would look just like it. Hold on. Annette said, yeah, they had the same thing you talking about. When you look it up, you don't see her stuff. But my brother and grandmama's stuff online when they passed. You sure right, Annette. So why did they have a funeral if they weren't going to put it in the thing? That means somebody going to jail. You done had a whole funeral. And you mean to tell me her stuff ain't online? You can't look her up? Dwayne, you is crazy. Darius, they got to be high class crook, and that guy had to be some. Whoever did it, they had to have some coins to make the funeral home do some crap like this. Elishon, I ain't gonna even call the funeral home name. I ain't gonna even do it. You right, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. No, somebody gonna be knowing who in there behind them bars, though. I tell you that. Your sister, your brother, your mama, your whoever. One of them that was head behind it with all the most money, he already gone to the grave. God come got him. I really don't believe it was God, though. They picked him up. It was Salem. Hey! Nope, Nanette, it ain't coming up online or nothing. So I'm trying to figure out. Babe, I'm trying to figure out who called me they boo, honey. I ain't got no boo. I ain't got nobody's boo. I ain't nobody's boo. I'm my own boo. I'm nobody's boo. You have to be treated like a boo to be a boo. And I ain't no ghost. Folks be saying, hey, boo. I'm not no ghost. You can see me. And I'm not going to be hid from nobody. So, no. I don't have no boo. Hey, Shay. I don't know, but they hit up and deleted. I tell you that. They took that back real fast. But now the information ain't coming up online. It's not coming up online. It's not none of that. They just got paid. I tell you what, they better hope when they did them insurance policies that she don't die again, because you got to get that information up again. And somebody sure enough going to jail then. If they cash them insurance policies in and that girl die again, because she didn't die the first time, couldn't have been died. Thank you, Benjamin, for the 1,000 with them Starburst. She couldn't have been good. So, talking about down there. Yeah. But if she happened to happen, it happened for real in real life again. If she died, how you gonna come up with you gonna try to put her in the system again to get insurance policy if y'all done did a fraud for this insurance policy? Y'all got to tell the insurance people what happened. Y'all gonna try to go get insurance. They gonna say she's already dead, and y'all gonna be like, no. They're gonna be like, yeah, 2 years ago, she died on this day. We have it. How are you getting another insurance policy on the same person? Somebody going to jail, prison ward. Somebody going. Lynette said the woman died and her disability is still on. Is she still around, Lynette? Lynette, is the woman still living, breathing? Like, I can see the one I'm talking about. I see them. With my own eyes. The other day, I see them. I tell you what, though, they can think this all fun and game if they want to for a little. The Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. And y'all think it's a game if y'all want to. And y'all think y'all ain't got away with this, baby. Somebody this is part of my brain now. It's messing with my mental. I'm turning them in because this messing with my mental now. Because I seen this. And y'all ain't finna make me feel like I'm crazy when I know what I saw. Hell. I already talked to my damn self. Put that blanket down. Where you going?
To the bathroom.
Oh. Yeah. I have to watch my grandbaby. She sleepwalks. She'll walk her ass out that door. She did it the other night. Well, on her way out the door. I see y'all later. I said, no, you're going to see your ass back and lay down. Come on back here. Where you going? She was going to go out that door. She woke up, got up, and said she'll see y'all later. See us later. And we're finna walk, baby. If you don't lay down, you better. Now. You have to talk rough when she walking her sleep. Get on here and lay down now. And she lay on back down. Go on back and go to sleep. Dwayne, I got to teach you how to send stars. But you know what? Don't worry about the stars. You do a real good job in Cash Apps. Don't you worry about them stars. Don't you worry about them. Don't worry about them at all. I like the way you send your stars. Don't you worry about it. Baby. Who? 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 Baby, this is some weird stuff here. Anywho. Yeah. Not yet. But y'all, I'm finna call some of my funeral home friends since ain't no more. Ain't but one of them on here, and Victor already said it. Okay, good, Nanette. Anywho, I'm going to go. I got to call some more of my funeral home friends that know about this stuff. Because this is with my mind. And I know I'm not crazy. I'm crazy sometimes, but this time, I'm not crazy. So this messing with my mental, and I got to get it fixed. How the hell the dead come back after being burned up, cremated, and you still living? Hell no. When they slide you in that big ass furnace, you burn to the crisp, to the core, baby. No more of you. Child. I'm finna tell y'all now, I'm finna call me a counselor. Because I really believe somebody playing with my head. No, I'm serious. Because I can never see nobody get cremated and 6 months later. I watched the whole funeral. I was on video chat, so I know I watched the whole funeral. I seen this with my own eyes. And for them to say this necklace around their neck got their mama in their necklace, 6 months later, this trick come knocking on a window. Talking about surprise, I'm back. The hell you mean? No, you dead. Is this a ghost? Because somebody lying. And let me tell you, I just seen the ghost Sunday when I went to the Bama Blast. I seen the ghost again in human form. Ain't nobody finna make me think I'm crazy. Nobody. Everything that's dead need to be buried. Everything that will burn up should stay in ashes. Hell. Now I'm finna call and I do have a counselor. And I'm gonna have to call him. Let me call my counselor because, baby, y'all ain't finna make me feel like I'm crazy. And now I got to really seek help now. Because something's wrong when I see the dead come back from being burned. Message me that. Is this about booking a program, Montreal? I'll call y'all back. I got to call my counselor. Hold on. Somebody going to explain this to me. Doggone it. My counselor must be busy. And didn't answer me. I'm finna say, call my text them. They call me ASAP, please. It's an emergency. They say, you saw what you saw. And I'm listening. I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. I saw it again when I went to that Bama Blast. I saw it. I don't care what you said. Somebody lying to me. And somebody going to jail. And somebody going to pay for this messing with my mentality. Because I don't like this. I don't. Baby, you're not going to do this. Not to me. You know what? I got to go because y'all think I'm crazy. And I'm not crazy. Y'all really think something wrong with me. And there ain't nothing wrong with me. I know what I'm talking about. You really got to believe me. I bet it let it die again. Because it got to die again. Uh-oh, there go my counselor. Hold a minute, y'all. Hold on. Hello? Something is wrong. I got a question. How can the dead come back if they've been cremated 6 months later? I mean, just what I asked you. I saw it with my own eyes. Unless some funny stuff going on with the funeral home. Because that woman come back alive 6 months later and said, surprise, I'm back. Now 2 years later, boom, she still walk around here. I thought it would be a spirit and it go back to the dust wherever you got cremated. But this human form still walking around here, walking and talking and changing clothes. That's what I'm trying to say. But it was a whole funeral had. It was a whole funeral with the spray, the flowers, the obituary, the limousines and the hearse and the preaching the word. Somebody going to hell. Whoever preached that funeral, they going to hell. Because they knew that was a lie. They going to hell. Preaching and everything, and folks boo-hooing and crying, big time crying. Me either. And then after the funeral, now they showed the body at the wake in the funeral. Now after the funeral, got cremated. Y'all call it cremated, I call it cremated. Got cremated. How in the hell you get cremated and you come back 6 months later? Alabama. They know about the foolishness. Somebody going to jail because they got insurance policies off of this. And if they go try to get another insurance policy, somebody going to jail. Well, something ain't right, and somebody finna pay for my mental. They messing with my mental health now. Well, I seen it. I'm on Facebook right now. I'm on live right now talking about it. Because somebody finna help me. I want to talk to the funeral people that own funeral homes and that cremate people. I want to talk to them. To ask them what they do wrong and how did they miss it. Well, come on. And that was my cancer. Yeah. Good, deep folk. Joshua, do you work at a funeral home? Do you work at a funeral home? Because that's the only way you be able to help me. Do you work at the crematory? I'm sick of this. Somebody got to help me. I really want to know because this is messing with my mind. Hold a second. Let me see if I can call somebody up. Let me see. Hold a minute. Somebody gonna help me. I'm gonna call my friend right now. See if he can help me. Hold a second. Somebody gonna help me. Hey, friend. Listen, I got a question, and I know you may think I'm crazy, because everybody do, but I'm really not crazy. Listen, somebody died, right? And they had a whole funeral, the whole 9 yards with the obituaries, the funeral, the flowers, the spray, and everything, you know, preaching the word over. And then when after the funeral, they burn this person up, right? Why 6 months later, this person come knocking on the window, they yet alive in human form? You laughing, but I'm serious. Well, you know, some people say they made up in the spirit. 2 years later, I went to the Bama Blast, this Sunday just passed. I see the person again. And you tickle. I promise to God I'm serious. I don't put nothing on God because I'm too scared of God to play with him. But I'm dead serious. Out of some burning ashes. And you know when you put somebody in that big old furnace that the funeral home got, you go burn all the way up. Because that thing gonna burn. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. You is absolutely right, friend. Now, what if they die for real? Then how they gonna be able to get another insurance policy? Because they ain't gonna be able to get no nothing. I know it. I just said that. I just said that. They in trouble and their funeral home in trouble, right? Sure live. And their funeral home in trouble too, ain't it? That's what I know it. I know it. And I know I ain't crazy and I see what I see. I ain't blind. I got 20/20 vision. I tell you now. And I tell you what, I got a lot of funeral home friends. I'm just going to call them up. Somebody going to tell me something. Because ain't no way you came back from no furnace. And I know how hot them things get. And that's exactly what I said. I know I wasn't crazy. That's all I need to know, friend. I have. My mind been confused because I keep seeing this person that pole be cremated, pole been burned up. They walk around with necklaces around their neck. Ain't nothing, you know they must be sand or dirt in that necklace. You laughing again. Yet living, walking around, talking and cussing. I'm talking about changing clothes too, like me and you. And supposed to be burned up to the crisp. You sure answered it all the way, I tell you that. Well, that's all I wanted. My friend said somebody going to jail. And she never would be able to get another insurance policy if they did insurance fraud. And they good and they done cash that insurance. And somebody going down. Ooh. Somebody going to prison. Shit. I ain't going either. I was at the funeral on the phone. So I want to know why I see this woman again. Baby. I tell y'all what. Y'all be blessed, honey, because I can't keep up with this foolishness. Y'all, I already got 28 people that live down in me. And y'all think I want to see somebody that probably been cremated again? The next time I see her, I'm taking a picture. Why is the dead walking? How can you walk and you was burned up in ashes? And watch me. Watch me. You didn't make me feel like I'm crazy. And I'm already a lunatic. No. Let me get up off here. I done got mad again.